In the 9th episode of Fargo, Season 5, titled The Useless Hand, the narrative reaches a key moment, mixing up characters' stories and ramping up the story towards a big showdown. This episode skillfully mixes intense drama with complicated plot twists, focusing on the futures of the main characters as they deal with lots of conflict, betrayal, and survival. Fargo Season 5 Episode 9 Recap. Fargo is Season 5, Episode 9, The Useless Hand, unfolds really excitingly, showcasing the complex mix of its characters' stories in the build-up to the last episode. The episode dives deep into the complexities of its characters, showing their weak spots, strengths, and motivations. At the heart of the narrative is Gator, Roy Tillman's son, whose character's story gets sad. Gator, shown with a careful mix of boldness and weakness, finds himself the victim of Ol' Munch's retribution. Munch, the ageless wanderer, carves a grim fate for Gator, blinding him as punishment for past transgressions. This act is not just about physical violence, it's a symbolic show of Gator's unsuccessful tries to gain his father's approval and his final fall. Parallel to Gator's storyline, Dot's fight to survive and stay strong continues. Dot, captured and shackled, shows her toughness by breaking free. Her escape, however, doesn't guarantee freedom as she remains stuck at the Tillman Ranch. Dot's situation mirrors her constant fight for freedom, not just physically but also from the ghosts of her past. Her dealings with other characters, notably Karen and Roy, add layers to her character, showing how smart she is. The episode also delves into the psyche of Roy Tillman, the antagonist whose actions and motivations are complex. Roy, caught up in his own belief wars, faces deep questions about his purpose and beliefs. His dealings with his father-in-law, Odin, are particularly telling, showing his weak side and desperation. The episode portrays Roy not just as a villain, but as a flawed human being, driven by a wrong idea of being right and a strong desire to control. Lorraine's character continues to evolve, showing a mix of harshness and surprising weakness. Her decision to assist Dot, who she now sees as a daughter, shows a big change in her character. This development is not just a story tool but speaks to the core of Lorraine's character, which has been formed by power, loss, and a new feeling of understanding. In the backdrop of these personal dramas, the episode skillfully mixes a story with political and social comments. The ideas about right-wing extremism, power dynamics, and the quest for justice are common in the episode, making it not only a gripping drama but also a mirror of today's societal problems. The episode's filming and directing deserve special mention. The showing of the story visually, particularly in the creepy and tense mood scenes, adds to the episode's eerie and tense mood. The director and cinematographer skillfully use visual hints to heighten the emotional impact of the story, making The Useless Hand not just a story but an intense experience for the viewers. As the episode progresses, the tension escalates, leading to a standoff between Roy's militia and federal forces. This standoff is not just a physical confrontation but a climax of the belief and personal fights that have been brewing throughout the season. The episode leaves viewers on edge, setting the stage for what promises to be an action-packed last episode. Fargo Season 5 Episode 9 Review. Fargo is Season 5, Episode 9, The Useless Hand, is a testament to the show's skill in telling stories and character growth. Here's a breakdown of key aspects. Character depth. The episode excels in showing the depth and detail of its characters. Each character, from Gator to Dot, is shown with depth and detail. The portrayal of Roy Tillman stands out, revealing layers of vulnerability beneath his apparently solid outside. Plot development. The story advances with precision, mixing up different story parts. The episode skillfully balances the individual arcs of the characters while progressing towards the season's climax. Filming and directing. Visually stunning, the episode's use of foggy scenes and subtle visual hints adds a creepy, tense mood, enhancing the story's emotional impact. Thematic richness. The episode doesn't shy away from dealing with complicated topics, such as extremism, power dynamics, and familial bonds. It offers a reflection to current societal issues, making it relevant and thought-provoking. Emotional resonance. The emotional impact in this episode is palpable. The plight of Gator and Dot's nonstop fight for freedom makes you feel strongly. Narrative pace. The timing is perfect, keeping a balance between developing the plot and looking into characters' pasts. The build-up to the standoff is particularly well executed, holding viewers' interest. The Useless Hand is a standout episode in the 5th season of Fargo. It showcases the series' strength in creating a rich mix of characters and stories. As we anticipate the season finale, this episode leaves us with a great appreciation for the skill of telling stories and the power of television to explore complicated human experiences.